In this video, I arrive in the far north of Northern Norway, where rugged mountains meet Arctic charm. We'll ride alongside a true Narvik local. We'll explore the local yoker and unravel the quirky mystery of why canned veggies outprice their frozen counterparts. And dive into the basics of Norwegian with a cheerful takk. Buckle up for a journey packed with culture, curiosity, and a touch of Nordic magic as we set our sights on Narvik, Norway. Today is Thursday, January 2nd, 2024. Currently, we're still in Oslo, Norway, waiting for an Uber to come pick us up. And then I, of course, am going to head up to Narvik. Right now, it is a nice, chilly day. It's like probably the low to mid 20s. So it's got that bite. It's got a little bit of bite, but it's not like uncomfortably bitey, if that's a word. Don't cancel. Okay, oh, he's moving. He's definitely moving now. All right. Oh, man. It's a little nerve-wracking because, you know, we're catching a flight. Don't have time for a lot of delays. This guy, meanwhile, okay, he's got a bike there, but this guy is really, he's driving like a granny. Hello? All right, so we're in the car on the way to the airport. Gotta put my belt on. Going in. I lost my phone. Oh my God.
You didn't put in your bag? You want me to call you?
Yeah, I don't think it's on though. You want to talk about a heart attack? Oh my God. Freaked out for about 15-20 minutes there because I thought I had left my phone in the Uber that brought me here. And my wife, she had to go check in, do her thing. And so I'm sitting there trying to get in touch with the Uber driver, but I don't have a phone. And then they're like, well, call the Uber driver. I'm like, but I don't have a phone. So I spoke to this very nice Norwegian woman who called on my behalf, but the driver didn't find the phone. I went outside, I looked all around, and then I decided I should look in my book bag. And that's where I found my phone. I am really bad at this YouTube thing. So I just said goodbye to my wife, and I wanted to get it on tape. Tape? How old am I? I wanted to get it on video because I wanted to have like this thing of us parting ways and then in a month reuniting in Longyearbyen. But I'm not very good at this YouTube thing. We are about 40 minutes into the flight, and you can kind of see that the sun is starting to set at about 2:30. So we're headed into the polar night in Narvik, and this is what I wanted, so here we go. I think we're landing in Narvik in about half hour or so, but it still gets me every time to see the sun setting at 2 in the afternoon, 1:30 in the afternoon. This is going to be crazy. I can't wait. Alright, I gotta get the confirmation number for the taxi that I'm going to be taking actually into Narvik. We're like 35 miles outside of Narvik, or is it 35 kilometers? I can't remember. The point is we're not close to the town. All right. Woo! It is cold. Oh, I love it. God damn, I love it. I don't know why, but I do. But we're gonna go back inside now. Actually, no, we'll walk down. Nah, we'll go back inside. I have to get my other bag, and then I found a cab driver, so it's nice. So I took one of my bags. Rule of thumb, even if you think you trust a person, keep the bag that has your passport with you, kind of at all times. At all times. I've known YouTubers who left their bags on questionable buses in the middle of Africa, and lo and behold, they got stolen. Oh my God.
20 minutes later, this is where my bag was. Have you noticed that something has changed? It's no longer there.
So just keep your bag with you. Even in Norway, you can't be too careful. All right, let's wait for my bag. For my big bag. There's another tidbit about traveling. Have a very distinguishable bag. There it is. See it? Yeah. You see people with varying different levels of coats and jackets and things, and it you know, some people are just like literally in just like a t-shirt and a jacket, and other people have more than I do. All right, let's go find our guy. He was out here. Hopefully he hasn't left with my smaller bag. There's some good stuff in there. I got the DJI camera I hate as opposed to this one, which I'm using, but it's all right. It's all right. Okay. I love it how you can see your breath through when you breathe out your nose. That's how you know it's cold. That's a good cold. This is a good cold. As long as it's still, it's very, very tolerable. Here we are. Are you from here? Are you from Narvik?
Yes.
Yeah. So a question. I have visited a few places that go into polar night.
Yeah.
I'm curious, for you, what do you find the most difficult to get through, the polar night or the polar day? Like night, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason I'm here because I went to see the polar sunrise, I guess you would call it, you know, the first sunrise of the season, which I think is in a few days.
Well, it depends where you go. In Narvik, it's next month.
It's next month?
Yeah, 7th of February.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I plan this wrong? Because no, I swear to God it said January 7th.
No, February 7th.
Because Tromsø, they get the sun back. Well, maybe we're talking about the same thing, because I know in Tromsø, I think it's like January 15th when the sun comes back, but it doesn't come downtown until like February 1st or something.
Yeah.
So is that the same case here?
Well, it doesn't come down until to the city until February 17th. But you will probably be able to see it from the mountain somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was going to be my next question. Is there so because meteorologically speaking, it does come back on the 7th of January.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if there's anywhere downtown, or not downtown, but anywhere in the area to go see it.
Well, you have to be on top of a
Mountain, yeah. So are there any mountains you can drive to the top of?
Yes.
This time of year?
Yeah, I mean, like you can go on the road to Sweden. Because that's high up on the mountain, and then you should be able to see it when it's on the horizon.
All right, that's what I'm gonna try and do then. Because I'm doing it here in Narvik, and then I'm gonna go to Tromsø and stay there for the sunrise.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to Longyearbyen and I'm staying there for the sunrise.
Okay.
So,
nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. I like the polar night.
Yeah.
I've asked a few people that question, and they all say a lot. Well, actually, it's like 50-50. Because a lot of people, they say that when the sun is up all the time, that it's hard to sleep, and you always feel like you missed something.
I don't find it hard to sleep at all. No, I mean, we have
curtains.
Yeah. Blacked out.
Yeah, of course.
No, it's not hard to sleep. This time of year is the most depressive time for me. It's cold, it's dark, it's wet, it's snowy,
Sounds great. No.
We have great ski slopes in Narvik. A lot of kids like it.
Yeah.
But for me, I like to sit out in the summer. Sit out and have something good to drink. You know, just be outside the house, do something around the house, or
yeah.
But now you can't. You have to stay inside because it's way too cold. So that's I don't know. I just find it a bit feel a little bit trapped, to be honest.
I could see that. So what should I, besides the sunrise, which apparently is in February, but besides that, what should I see in Narvik? What should I make sure to see?
Well, you definitely need to take the cable car up and.
Oh, okay. So there's a cable car here too, up to the top of a mountain.
Yeah, not to the top, but very, very far up.
Mm-hmm.
You will probably be able to see a sunrise from there.
I was getting ready to ask, is that an option? Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay, maybe then. Okay, maybe I'll try that.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to see it. Take the cable car up. Then you are 600 meters above sea.
Okay. I didn't, because I knew Tromsø. I know they have a cable car too.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize they had one here too.
And of course, it's winter. I have to tell you about the Northern Light.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
It's great Northern Light. There's been a lot the last couple of weeks. It's weather dependent, but since it's so cold now, it's cold weather up here normally means clear skies. So
Yeah.
you should.
So they should be out.
Well, there's no Northern Light if there's no explosions on the sun. So you have to, of course, have that. But if there is Northern Light, then you should be able to see it.
All right. So you've lived here all your life then?
Yes.
In Narvik. Okay.
Yes.
Ever since I was little, I've been fascinated with places that are very far north.
Where are you from?
I'm from the States, from the U.S. I live in the Washington, D.C. area.
Okay.
So, but the past few years, I've been coming to cold places during the winter because I really like the cold winter. So I was just in Tromsø for Christmas, and even they got it. They got like a fairly good twilight, but it was from like 11:30 to 1:30, and that was it. And then it was dark again. So I'm curious to see what the twilight's going to be like here tomorrow.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up because there's no twilight yet.
No, that's fine. I'm here for the dark. I like the dark.
You like the dark?
I do. Are there a lot of tourists this time of year?
A lot of Asian people, yeah.
No, my wife and I, we were in, like I said, we were up in Tromsø for Christmas. She's Asian.
Yeah.
And she was just like, she kept telling me, there's so many Asians here.
Yeah.
So many Asians.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, Tromsø was filled with
Tromsø
Asians.
is a huge tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I could not believe how crowded it was on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Yeah,
it was insane.
Yeah. That's why the prices for hotels are so expensive in Tromsø.
Oh my God, yes.
It's crazy.
No, my Airbnb up there is insanely expensive compared to this one. This one I think is like $70, $80 a night.
Yeah.
Up there, it's a couple $100.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
I'm American, so of course I realize this. But I realized today, just today, I saw that there's actually a McDonald's here.
Yeah. Open. It's actually the most northerly drive-through ever.
Oh, so it's the most northerly drive-through.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tromsø
It's Tromsø.
But we have drive-through. We have like this huge McDonald's. Oh, it's very good.
That's funny.
It opened the 19th of December, so it's brand new.
Oh wow! So it is brand new.
Yeah.
No, I guess last year, back in February, I was in Lapland.
Yeah.
And I was in Rovaniemi, and which had, at the time, it had the northernmost McDonald's. So, but I did a video on the northernmost McDonald's, and this was in Rovaniemi, and at the time, it was the northernmost McDonald's.
Okay.
But then I went up to Tromsø, and I was like, now there's a new northernmost McDonald's.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
what's the warmest it gets here?
In Narvik, it can be over 30 degrees.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what that's in Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I think it's like
100.
about 90, 90.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah. That's fairly warm.
Yeah, but it's like maybe one day, maybe 3 days, maybe 5 days.
Yeah.
But we often have 20, 25 degrees in the summer, but it's also maybe 10 days.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No.
But still, for those 10 days, I would be suffering. How's this winter compared to other winters?
No, so far it's been pretty good because normally what happens is that there, like people think that Norway, Northern Norway is gonna probably be 4 or 5 meters of snow, but that's not the case because yeah, there is snow, but usually it lasts for a week or two or maybe even a month, but then it starts to rain and it's down to 0 snow. Then it starts all over again, you know.
I'll tell you, when we were up in Tromsø, it was warm. I mean, it was like I'm like Celsius was like 5 to 10 degrees above 0.
Yeah.
It got fairly warm and it just rained.
Exactly.
And I was like, wait, why? Like we're above the Arctic Circle and it's the polar night and it's raining.
Exactly.
I was very disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, like you don't really get that much snow, to be honest. We have winters where there's a lot of snow in a couple of days, but usually it starts to rain again.
Nah.
And that's what I hate about the winter. Then it gets a lot of ice and slippery, and even like since it's polar night, it's very dark outside.
Right.
The snow helps a lot to make it brighter, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because now if it's raining and it's no snow, it will be miserable to drive.
I'm flying to Tromsø, but just out of curiosity, how long would it take to drive?
It's just about a little over 3 hours.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
And how long does it take to drive out to like Lofoten?
The same 3 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to Svolvær.
No, because I was thinking about renting a car.
Yeah.
And then like while there is some light in the sky, trying to see where I could go and then come back.
Yeah.
I'm going to see how it is tomorrow and see how much light there is and see if it's worth it.
Yeah. You get a couple of hours of daylight. But it's not even like daylight without the sun, you know, it's not the same.
Yeah, of course. As long as I can see, I'll be happy. As long as I can see like distant mountains and stuff.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, because I imagine there's very beautiful scenery around. But,
oh yeah, for sure.
Can't see it though.
No.
And then I was noticing that when the sun does come back, the interesting thing is the days, they get longer very quickly. Like in the States, like where I live, every day, like when the days are getting longer, they'll get longer by like 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 4 or 5 minutes every day. But the further north you go, like here, they get longer by like a half hour every day.
Exactly, yeah,
but
they do.
It's
maybe I would say 15 minutes a day.
Yeah.
7 minutes before sunrise and 7 minutes after.
I mean, that's significant. Yeah, it's very noticeable.
You can notice it in a week, yeah.
Yeah. Does the train come here? Like, can you take a train down to Oslo from here?
Not to Oslo. You can take to Stockholm.
Oh, okay.
But there's the train station.
Oh, all right.
So we get a lot of the biggest trains. Like here, it's the iron ore train. Goes from Kiruna to Narvik. Ship out the iron ore from Narvik.
Oh, nice.
So we have huge boats picking up the iron ore. It's huge business.
Yeah, I was reading that iron is the iron ore business, the mining business, I guess, essentially. It's like really big here.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks like the main strip. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at this on Google Street Maps. Exactly. Yeah, this looks...
It's called Kongens Gate, which is King's Street, and you will be staying in Queen Street.
Donning's Gate.
Yeah. So welcome to Queen Street.
All right. Oh, I hope I have at least a little bit of a view.
Have you seen picture of the Airbnb?
I have.
Yeah. It should be there.
Yeah, that looks like exactly it. She said there's mailboxes on the right-hand side where I can get the key.
Yeah.
And okay, there they are. Cool. All right. What do I owe you?
It's 1750. What's your channel's name?
It's Addy. It's ADDY. Goes Places. Addy Goes Places.
I will subscribe. So
no, I appreciate it.
What you're doing.
I appreciate that. Oh. Well, that was a little embarrassing. I went to go shake his hand. I think he only had one arm. I didn't notice. And really, that's how it should be. Okay, Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Like literally, he had one hand. I didn't notice it. Nicholas. Nicholas was his name. Okay. 3rd floor. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, I hope I have a view. All right, it says the apartment's on the 3rd floor. Getting my bags up this staircase was not easy. That was a challenge, but we got it done. And before I even have a chance to sit down, gotta take care of business. And that business means going to the grocery store that Nicholas, the one-armed taxi driver, had pointed out to me. Nicholas, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. When I went to go shake your hand, I didn't know. Oh my. I didn't realize you only had one arm, or one hand at least. I'm sorry, Nicholas. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't offend you. He subscribed to my channel, so that's nice. Okay, here we are in Narvik in the polar night. The current time is 4:47, so that really doesn't tell you anything. I mean, hell, it's this dark at home by 4:47, the right time of year. Oh God, I'm jaywalking. I should be wearing my reflector thing, but it is what it is. Oh Jesus, there's ice. And there's like a steep hill. There's the house, or the apartment building, and it's like a steep hill down to the main road. All right, like I mentioned, the goal here is to go to Joker, or as he called it, Joker. Go there. We got to get provisions. I could have sworn that they said the max was 700. Maybe they said 7. You know what? I thought that they said 70 and they said 17. That was $150 cab ride. I didn't realize it was that much. Holy cow, I thought it was 70. Oh man. $170. Whatever, it's money spent. Can't do anything about it now. This has been such an expensive trip, but it is what it is. I think Joker was down here. I think. Yeah, it was down here. Okay, so we gotta walk like 2 blocks. The thing is that this city is actually further south than Tromsø, which means by some standard, it's less Arctic than Tromsø. But just from being here, it feels more Arctic than Tromsø already. And I think a lot of that is because it's cold. I mean, it's significantly cold. It's probably it's somewhere in the teens, 15 degrees, 14 degrees Fahrenheit. And there's snow. And you gotta remember, when I was in Tromsø, it was raining in the Arctic during the polar night. So, yeah, this already feels 100 times more Arctic than Tromsø did. I think I'm gonna like it here. You have over here, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if I can see it, but I definitely saw the golden arches over there. We'll be checking those out. But for now, it's Joker time. Yeah, we got one of these. Can't buy just a single onion, you gotta buy a whole pack of them. I don't know if I need a whole pack of onions. Oddly enough, already the selection is better here. Now he said this was a smaller one, which means it's gonna be a more expensive one. But we got cookies. I think we'll go with these. Nope. We're gonna go with the cheaper ones. Those are expensive. We'll go with these. Okay. We need eggs, mayonnaise, ketchup, just everything essentially. Do they have frozen vegetables? Because I'll eat some frozen vegetables. Oh yeah, $7. What are these? Those are like French fries. $6 for frozen vegetables. Where'd they go? Wow, that's a big thing of frozen vegetables. Well, I'll eat them. I'll just have to make sure I eat them. We need sodas, we need mayonnaise, we need ketchup. I get 2 of these. 2 of these. Because I've got Mr. Lee noodles. So I'm good on noodles. All right, here's some meat. Oh, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. I don't even know how fresh it is. Oh, look, it's on 50% off, which means it's not fresh at all. This is from January 3rd. I'll go ahead and get it half off. Eggs stare at me. Oh my God, the eggs are so expensive. It's so expensive. Oh no. We have like some chicken dipping sauce. I'm hungry now, so I would like to eat now. There's some steak, $12. Oh well, actually that steak is about the same as it was down in Oslo. Oh wait, bread with lunch meat. Here's the mayonnaise. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna wait on the mayonnaise. We're gonna get, oh my God, it's so expensive. Have I mentioned how expensive it is? I have cheese. I have mayonnaise. I need ketchup, or as they call it in some places, tomato sauce. The butter is not that expensive. I need bread. This isn't like sliced bread though. This is it for the bread. Maybe I'll do without bread tonight. I can do with noodles tonight and tomorrow. Where am I? Okay, what's going on over here? Okay, I see some noodles though. I just saw Mr. Lee's beautiful face right here, but that's all I saw. You know what? Instead of the frozen vegetables, I'm gonna get the canned. The canned, much cheaper. Why is that? Why is the canned much cheaper than the frozen? And we'll go ahead, we'll get a pizza. No, they're so expensive. Okay, no, we're not getting the pizza. Egg noodler? Oh, it's just regular noodles. Oh boy, I'm really hungry. Maybe I will just go ahead and get the pizza. Since I'm not getting bread, I'll get the pizza. I'll make the pizza tonight. That'll be good. I'll get the bread tomorrow when I go to the grocery store. Ketchup. I feel like ketchup would be in this aisle, because everything's in this aisle. I don't see it. Maybe there's more bread options here. No, but they got these plain donuts. I'm gonna grab, oh, that's a lot of plain donuts. I don't need that many plain donuts. I mean, I could eat them. Trust me, I could eat them, but I don't need them. Let's get a muffin. At least the muffin's priced right. Okay, I think we'll call it a day. Hi.
How?
Can I get a bag, please?
Of course.
Posen? How do you say bag? Posen? Pulsa. How would you say please? I don't even know how to say please. I don't know how to say thank you, but how would you say like bag please?
Bag please would be pulsa takk.
Pulsa takk?
Yeah.
Oh, so takk.
So you just say,
So thank you.
Say, and pulsa takk. That would be
Pulsa
one
takk.
bag please.
Okay. In pulsa takk.
Boring, or
I'm sorry?
are you like going on a...
I'm just traveling through Northern Norway in the winter on purpose. I like the polar night. I like the cold. So
You're going further north now?
well, I'm here for a few days, and then I'll head up to Tromsø, and then I'll head to Longyearbyen. So I'll probably see you again in a few days. Bye-bye. All right, so the damage wasn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. I didn't get ketchup, and I'm hoping I'm not regretting that. But oftentimes, Airbnb owners, they'll have stuff in the fridge. So maybe tomato sauce, just maybe, the Airbnb owner will have some stuff in the fridge. It's quite possible there might even be bread. Who knows? Though, I'm here for 9 days. What am I going to do for 9 days? Jeez. Got to Norway on the 22nd, which means 22nd to 31st, that's 9. I've been here almost 2 weeks. This is gonna be a long trip. And this is gonna be my view. There's the golden arches right there. Look, there they are. The golden arches. Can you see them? Can you see them? Right there. As Nicholas, the one-armed cab driver, told me, that is the northernmost drive-through McDonald's in the world. Whoa, we really are just making a tour of extreme McDonald's in the world. This is what my life has come to. Don't slip. I decided to even forego gloves for the walk home. It's a quick walk home. My hands are getting cold though. So I'm super curious to see how much daylight we actually do get tomorrow, because it's not going to be like this 24 hours a day, right? In Longyearbyen it would be, but here it's not going to. The sun is actually going to rise. Unlike Nicholas, the one-armed taxi driver, said, it's going to rise on January 7th. Maybe not downtown Narvik, but at this north-south juncture of the world, the sun will rise. The question is, will we see it? I don't know. I think during the day on January 7th might be a good time to take the ski lift to the top of the mountain, and, well, we'll see. All right. That's going to do it for me for tonight. I'll check back in tomorrow. I got some groceries to put away. Oh. Yo ho, all hands, hoist the colors high.